How you doing? Gonna do a song about a little critter that runs around Illinois in the creeks and the ponds, and they're used for bait. And sometimes if you go down south on the Gulf of Mexico coast, Louisiana in particular, where I know them from, they're used for food, and they're much, much larger. These are around here they're called crawdads. Down in Louisiana and down south and out in Georgia, they're called crawfish or mud bugs, because that's kind of what they look like. Here's a crawdad, in case you've never seen one. This one comes from a creek near Jacksonville, Illinois, which is just a little bit west of Springfield. And when our little show is done, he's going to go back into the creek. This is a catch and release sort of thing. But you see, there's a quarter in there, and you can tell he's not very big. If you go down south, they grow a lot bigger. They could be as large as my hand. And they come in colors, actually. They've bred them so they can be red or white or blue. Up here, they're whatever color that is. That's a little brownish sort of thing. And this is a song that was a play party song, which means when people would gather together, they can make up verses about the song and spread it around a circle. And it was also a work song for the people who were building levees alongside the Mississippi River to prevent flooding. I'm playing bones, by the way. These are cow leg. Here's the song. Well, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey, bump bum. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole, and we'll go down that crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Now yonder comes a man, sack on his back, now honey, bump bum. Yonder comes a man, sack on his back, babe. Yonder comes a man, sack on his back, he's toting all the crawdads he can pack, honey, baby mine. Now what you gonna do when the creek runs dry, honey, bump bum? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry? Sit on the bank and cry, honey, baby mine. Now what you gonna do when the creek runs dry, honey, bump bum? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry? Sit on the bank, watch crawdads die, honey, baby mine. Now that's actually not true. That's not good science. When a creek runs dry or a pond runs dry where the crawfish are living, they actually dig down into the mud at the bottom. And they kind of go to sleep, and they wait. And when the water fills back up, they come right back out again. Now yonder comes a man, sack on his back, honey, bum bum. Yonder comes a man, sack on his back, babe. Yonder comes a man, sack on his back, he's toting the crawdads that he can pack, honey, baby mine. Singing, honey, bum bum bum, baby mine, bum bum, boop. Now, that song's about the crawfish. Go look in your creeks. They're there. They're a little bitty. Be careful, because they do have pinchers, and they're not going to like being picked up very much. If you do, you pick them up behind the claws, and that way they can't get you. They'll just get very, very angry. And please put them back. We need the crawfish, because they sure help all the other critters out there by eating mainly the stuff that died or the leaves that fall in. That's what they eat. Thanks a lot for listening, and that's the crawfish song.